What's up, everybody? It's your boy TGK back with another reaction video. This one, I saw it on Twitter and I had to find it on the pod. There's a crazy debate. It was between Jeff Teague and his crew, the 520 Club. Hopefully I said that right before I go and review this video. But yeah, man, they talked about the Luka and Jayson Tatum conversation. So I wanted to review that with y'all and get my full thoughts on this and reaction. So enough of the fluff. Let's get to the stuff, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so this is the Club 520 podcast. This is where they start talking about Luka Doncic and Jayson Tatum and who's better and who's not, whatever the case may be. So let's get it started.
Posted it because I was like, hey, Luke, I'm gonna keep it a man. I'm gonna stamp it. Luka not better than him.
Talking about Jayson Tatum,
bro. I don't know what he do better than him. I mean, he might pass better.
He facilitates.
Okay, he pass better.
He do.
That's it.
They might rebound the same.
JT guard better than him.
That's a fact. I like JT over Luka, but I fuck with Luka off the strength of the fat nigga game. We out of shape. And he running the NBA.
Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
I just think JT got a better chance of stopping him than he got of stopping JT.
So, but that's not how they play. If Jeff Teague saw the finals, he would have saw that Luka was going after Jayson Tatum and was scoring on his head top. And this is with Luka Doncic, and this is in the finals. This is with Luka Doncic being hobbled and injured, right? Luka has hit 2 game winners against the Celtics during the regular season, right? And Luka has been a part of a 3rd game winner when Spencer Dinwiddie hit the game winning shot. Luka has cooked Jayson Tatum for as long as I've known. Hold on, let me see some. All right, so here are those stats. Remember how Jeff Teague was like, you know, Jayson Tatum is going to stop him more times than Luka's going to stop him. When has he ever? Luka's averaging 29.7 points per game, 8.8 rebounds and 6.9 assists, and more steals than Jayson Tatum has in their matchups. And yeah, Jayson Tatum's getting 0.8 blocks more. But when we're talking about who's better than whom, whatever the case may be, I really hate this conversation because it shouldn't even have to be much of a debate. I don't think it's really much of a debate. I think Jayson Tatum is a great player, but there is great, and then there's like generational, right? And Jayson Tatum is in a great spot as a great player. He's definitely a great player. 2-way great player, hard to find those. But Luka Doncic is a generational player. You're not going to take Jayson Tatum over Luka Doncic if you're somebody with a brain. And when I heard this from Jeff Teague, knowing as much of a baller as he is, I was like, man, ain't no way you develop CTE in NBA. You know what I'm saying? I thought NFL had, you know, I thought they had an exclusivity to that over there in NFL, but all jokes aside, man, no, bro, no. I'm sorry. Like, I know there's going to be people, and I know probably Celtics fans will catch this video and they're going to kill me in the comments. That's fine. But when you look at this, you see this part right here where it says games with better stats than the other player. Luka Doncic, 11 games where he had more points than Jayson Tatum. So Jayson Tatum could not stop Luka. It didn't score more than Luka. That just proved everything wrong with what Jeff Teague said. Literally, it's right there in front of you. Right there in front of you. Rebounds, Jayson Tatum had 2 more games where he had more rebounds than Luka. Assists, Luka had 12 more games where he had more assists than Jayson Tatum. So at no point has Jayson Tatum ever stopped Luka Doncic. Luka and Jayson Tatum have the same amount of games that had more steals than the other. And obviously, Jayson Tatum led with the blocks. So, like, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Really? This is really what we're going to do. It's really what we're going to disrespect Luka because you want to get that point across. No, it's not how it works like here. But back to the video, man. Let's go ahead and listen to the rest of this.
The way he dragged the Suns, bro.
Yeah, but you played me in the chip.
I just seen the Pacers drag the Suns. Nothing special.
This nigga.
And you just seen you in the chip.
I get it. I love JT.
That is a very valid point. I just seen you when it mattered the most.
Yeah. I love JT, and I'm taking JT over Luka, but I'm Luka, bro. I put up these numbers every night, all the time. That's why it's kind of common. When you do it, it's kind of be like, oh, damn, Jayson Tatum.
But they gas it when Luka do it, though.
I just don't like when they down.
How they gas it? All right. Maybe because I live in Dallas, I don't see when they gas it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see when they gas it for Luka Doncic. So I would like to see where he's getting that from, right? Like where are you getting that from? Like I would like to know which outlet is gassing it for Luka Doncic. Like that's all I'm asking. Like I would just like to see where they gassing it for Luka Doncic. Point me to the source, you know?
Downplay when he does. Like, obviously, we know you got to respect what Luka does because Luka's like that. I just don't like when they downplay when JT. Like, don't do that. He's stat padding. Don't do that, bro.
Nah, JT deserve all his flares. JT get a lot of smut for no reason. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Probably something I don't know, but Luka just more consistent with them crazy numbers, though, bro.
Yeah, he get crazy numbers a lot. But I'm saying, like, we was all talking, not us, but, like, the media was talking about JT. They was giving him, like, for not winning a chip. He been to the conference finals. He did all this. But Luka doing the same thing. Yeah. I don't hear nothing about, it's time for Luka to win. Like, nobody say nothing this year about it.
Oh, yeah. The pressure was put on.
Yeah, it's like, if he don't win, he's starting to become like a...
That's what happened when you win a lot, though.
Yeah, but...
I mean, I guess if you're living by media narratives, I guess you got a point. But in reality... Jayson Tatum has been to like 7 straight or 6 out of 7 Eastern Conference Finals. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it 5 out of 6, 4 out of 5? I don't know. But he's been to so many conference finals in a row. You made it NBA Finals. Yeah. The Celtics are paying him and Jaylen Brown so much money. They've gutted the team and built this crazy team around him. Yeah, it's time to win, bro. We're paying you all this money. It's time for y'all to deliver. Y'all have a 2-man game. It's very elite, the two of them together. Yeah, the pressure's on, especially you're in Boston. It's a different level of pressure in Boston than it is in Dallas. In Dallas, we're happy to be there, brother. We love to win, right? But we don't got 18 championships. So Jeff Teague, I dislike when people don't add the context that needs to be there. JT and Jaylen Brown have that pressure because of where they play, how many times they've been to the big dances and came up short. And they finally got over the hurdle, right? If Luka beat the Celtics last year, you can only imagine what the headlines would have been going into the season.
But Luka
is like about time.
But Luka made to the chip. The year before they had a good run. Like he didn't have playoff moments.
But JT been doing it, bro, since the start of this motherfucker.
Yep.
So that's a different type of pressure.
Thank you.
Nigga, get over the hump now. It sucks, but Luka ain't have early success like that. Jayson Tatum is a rare breed in the NBA, bro.
What happens if they swap teams?
Oh, come on now.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Boston becomes worse.
That's crazy.
Facts.
Nah, they glazing JT, bro. They're glazing the F out of JT. That's crazy. That's hilarious.
Because what Luka do for Dallas, JT, he's not the same. Luka like a point guard.
Yeah,
for sure.
JT ain't doing that.
Nah, he not a point guard. But I'm just saying.
So you just contradicted yourself, right? He just contradicted himself. JT could not come to Dallas and lead this team because he's not a point guard. JT couldn't come over here and help this team. He could help Kyrie, right? But yeah. You just contradicted yourself, brother. You just did. Bingo. Luka could go over there to Boston, and he has nothing but shooters around him. He's got defense around him. He's able to make it work, right? If Luka was with the Celtics all the times they went to the Eastern Conference Finals, they would have already won 2 to 3 titles. That is the difference. And if you disagree, then you're just a JT fanboy, and I get it. I understand. But if you don't recognize the generational talent that Luka Doncic is, and I don't know what to tell you, man. CTE is a hell of a disease, man.
If I was starting my team, I probably would take Jayson for me.
Okay.
Because the way I like to play basketball, I like people who going guard on both ends and people who can take over the game. Luka.
Hold on. People that could guard on both ends. All right, give me a second. All right, so this stat right here shows you what players do in isolation. And this one is specific to defense. This is what players do when they are in isolation defensively. This is how I like to judge basketball, how you play defensively, right? So when JT is in a isolation defensive stance and the play begins and ends with the ISO, JT is giving up 0.92 points per possession, literally a point per possession, basically. But he only averages, one possession per game? So it's not that frequent. But I want to show you the percentile where he is ranked on those percentages. He's ranked in the bottom 44.2 percentile, meaning he doesn't do that great in isolation. And it was proven last year during the finals when Luka Doncic was cooking that man alive, right? So let's look at Doncic. How does he do in isolation, right? Let's see. Where's Luka at? Oh, I got to put the full name, first name in there. Luka. Here we go. Luka Doncic, ladies and gentlemen. He is only giving up 0.65 points per game in isolation. And they hunt that man 1.6 possessions per game, right? So, I mean, he ain't playing defense. You want to see what percentile he's at on how great he does defensively? He's in the top 82.6 percentile when he is in isolation. So, shut the fuck up when it comes to all of that jargon about who guards and who doesn't guard. JT is not going to guard Luka an entire game. You know he's not. JT doesn't go and guard the best player all the time. You know he doesn't. JT and Jaylen Brown are a great duo because they both do dirty work on both ends of the court. And then they got Drew Holiday. They got Derek White. They got all these players that could even help them guard, ladies and gentlemen. Stop gassing it, bro. Stop gassing it. And Luka Doncic on top of that is a way better post defender than JT is. So let's continue. Man, like the way people gassing JT is crazy.
It's cold. He's super cold. But I wouldn't start my team first with him. Just because I know on the other end, he going to get 40, 20, and 16. But I know on the other end, if it's a killer over there, it's Christmas.
Put a ball.
You know what I mean? It's Christmas. So I don't.
All right.
And I ain't even a defense
All right.
nigga. When I played, I wasn't a defensive guy. But as a coach now, I'm like, yeah, I'd rather have a person that's two-way. Like, yeah.
Two-way, I always
as a coach, you hear him. As a coach, and I get you. And that's why you wouldn't win. You can have JT, let me have Luka, and let me fill out the roster, and I'll find a way to beat your team. All day, every day, ladies and gentlemen. That is just a crazy take.
Fuck the two-way player. I just think Jayson Tatum and Klay Thompson, they just being each other. Kyrie, it didn't work.
Yeah.
We had him. It's just we in each other way, bro. We all like Luka ball dominant, but he's better with weak players than Jayson. To me.
Yeah. Luka can take Luka could do. Luka could take a bad team and make them win.
Yeah.
I don't know if JT, because he a facilitator.
Yeah.
And he'll make.
No. So you're saying Luka could take a bad team and make them win, but JT can't.
You put the way he create off the pick and roll in the one-on-one situation, he a better facilitator.
Okay.
So he can make two people guard him, and they can get layups and threes.
Yeah.
I don't know if JT got to the point yet. He's gotten better.
No,
but just not to the level of Luka.
No, nowhere near the level of Luka.
Him, though.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, hell of a conversation for sure, man. I just
what do you say?
Don't like the downplay of it. Before we get out of here, do y'all believe that?
Oh Lord, that's crazy, man. Look, if you're gonna have a hard take against Luka Doncic, expect hard takes to come right back at you. Hey yo. But look, man, it's not the down one over the other, and it feels like my whole situation's not. It's not a downplay one over the other. I hear this debate often. I get tired of people wanting to put Anthony Edwards in front of Luka. They try to put Devin Booker in front of Luka. They try to put Trae Young in front of Luka. They try to put Jayson Tatum ahead of Luka. It's not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Luka is a generational talent. He is above what you think or what you believe in. It don't matter what it is. Luka makes a whole team better, even if it's worse than JT's team. Because why? Because Luka is a floor raiser. JT is a team support. Like, he's there to help a team. JT would be Luka's number 2 or 3, depending. I'm just saying, man. Anyway, been your boy TGK. I might be wrong. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong in the chat. You know, we go back and forth in the comments. I don't mind that at all. Y'all go and let me know what y'all think in the comments below. If y'all agree with everything I said, please leave a like, consider subscribing, consider becoming a member. It's been your boy TGK. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. We out.